Brethren, you are welcome to the message of hope. We thank God for this wonderful day. And today too, I bring to you another exhortation. And the title for God's message today is Rejoice Always in the Lord. Rejoice always in the Lord. Beloved, always remember to rejoice. Every day, remember to rejoice. Irrespective of the circumstances that you find yourself, never let that circumstances steal your joy. Now, what is joy? Joy is the feeling of some excitement within you that also comes out. Something that starts within, that also comes out of you. Something great excitement in your life, irrespective of whatever is happening around your life. So joy has to be established every day as a believer. Yes, there will be trouble. Yes, there will be issues. But do not let the trouble or the issues steal your joy. For the Bible says that rejoice in the Lord always. Now, many people rejoice in some things. So whenever that kind of thing fills them, do not turn into what? Sadness. But the Bible is telling us that we should rejoice not in things, but we should rejoice in the Lord. So the Bible says in Philippians chapter 4 verse 4, it says, rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say rejoice. Rejoice in the Lord always. Always. Every day, every hour, rejoice. It's not telling you that issues will not come. There will be trouble, there may be issues. But within that particular trouble or the issue you find yourself, still rejoice. Why? Because anytime that you rejoice, you get some strength. The Bible says that the joy of the Lord is my strength. So your strength comes for you to defeat that trouble, that issue that you are going through, for you to be able to defeat that particular trouble is the joy that will give you the strength. Anytime you feel so sorrow about some issues, your spirit itself is down. And even when your spirit is down, how can you rise up and defeat that issue you are going through? But anytime you go through trouble or go through issue, let that joy within you and God encounter itself and let the joy give you strength. Because anytime that you feel joy within you, you get strength automatically. The strength of God comes. For the joy of the Lord is my strength. So you get strength to overcome every trouble that you go through. So never lose your joy. You can lose things, you can go through some trouble, but never lose your joy. Because that joy is the one that will give you strength to overcome every temptation, overcome every trouble, overcome every evil thing that is worrying your life. But when you lose your joy, you are doomed, because that's when the devil gets more power to overcome you. But whenever you have that joy, that no matter the trouble, no matter my work issue, no matter my marital issue, no matter the issue happening in the family, you still have that particular joy within you. That joy will help you and build you up to get strength to overcome every trouble. The Bible says in Isaiah chapter 54 verse 1, it said that sing, barren women, you who never born a child, burst into song, shout for joy, you who were never in labor, because more are the children of the desolate woman than of her who has husband, saith the Lord. Now God is also saying another thing here, that someone that is really in need of a child, God is saying that such woman do not feel sorrowful, but burst into joy, rejoice, because the Bible is saying that as and when you burst into joy, whatever you need, God shall supply unto you, that you even get more than whoever have it. So anytime that you even need something, you need money, you need some resources, you need something that is so precious to you, you know that your friends have it, but you do not have it. But the Bible is saying that do not feel sorrow, but burst into joy, rejoice. Because as and when you burst into joy, God will come and inhabit in your life. Because the Bible also says that God inhabits in the praises of his people. The praises of the people is about joy. So as and when you feel joy, God come into you and come into inhabit that particular situation you're in. And whenever God comes into your life, you come and find out whatever you need, and he shall supply. So burst into joy. The Bible says, as and when you burst into joy, that thing that you need, he shall supply. So barring you, woman, burst into joy. For your children will be more than the children of the woman who has already married. So it tells that whatever you have should be greatly of your joy. Never lose your joy. Never lose your joy in your life. Because the joy of the Lord is the strength. And God will strengthen you anytime that you feel that joy be. Never lose it. For God will help you out. I thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you other time. Stay blessed.